Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to extract URL, currency, date, time, duration, email address, flight number, full street address, shipment tracking number and telephone number from an image using your live camera feed in Flutter iOS using Vision Kit. So firstly I will show you the example only for URL. So here you can see I'll show you the code later on, but I am only scanning for URLs, but you can use, like I told you, all those things, which also I will tell you later on how you can change that. So currently I'm only scanning for URL, and make sure I will show you the output first, and I'm running this output on a real device. Firstly this is the image, okay, and here you can see here I will just press on the scan button which I have. So as soon as I click on the scan button, it is asking me for camera permission. I'll click on allow. Now next I'll just put my camera on front of this image, and here you can see it has automatically scanned this particular URL for me. So yeah, that's what we will be looking into. Let's see how to get started. So firstly, as usual, I have created a Flutter application, and in the Flutter application, first inside main.dart, make sure you import flutter services.dart. So this is very important. Once you do that, you just have to scroll down, and here I have just this is all boilerplate code which is present by default. I have just refactored this my homepage widget. So my homepage widget is a stateful widget. I have refactored it, and here I have created one variable to store the value whatever has been scanned from our image. And here I have created method channel because we need to create write native code, that's why this method channel is important. And here you can see I have created this scan platform. So you can name this whatever name you feel like, but make sure you use the same name on native iOS side as well. Then inside the build method, I have just taken a scaffold, a safe area. I have taken one column, and here is our text button. And on so if you see, I have given the text for our text button as scan, and applied some stylings to it as well. And on click of this button, with the help of this method channel, we are invoking a method called scan, and same method name has to be written on the native iOS side as well. And once I get the result, I'm just applying it to this particular value variable, and I'm also doing set state so that our widget can reload or refresh itself. And here you can see I have taken another widget called text, and I'm just displaying whatever value has been scanned inside this particular text widget. So pretty simple on the Flutter side. Next you will just have to go to your project. So I'll just go to my project. So this is my project. You will have to click on iOS and double click on this .exe workspace folder. It will open it inside Xcode. I have already opened it, and once the project is open, now this Vision Kit is only supported, this particular feature of Vision Kit is only supported from iOS 17. So we need to update the minimum iOS version. So just go to runner over here, go to general, and here you will have to change the minimum deployment to 17, iOS 17. So that's what I have done over here, but you can make use of 17.0 as well if you want to. So once that is done, you just have to go to the iOS folder, go to runner, go to info.plist, and here you will have to add camera permission as well. So this is very important, this particular key. Change the string to whatever you feel like is correct for your app. I've just kept things simple. So yeah, this is what is been displayed. Then you will have to go to app-delegate.swift, and here firstly you will have to import Vision Kit. And once that is done, we are extending data scanner view controller delegate. With the help of this, we will be overriding few methods which I will show you later. Next, here we create our data scanner view controller, and here inside recognize type, like I told you, I'm just using URL, but instead of URL you can also use currency. Now whatever I have commented this all things out. Make sure you use like it is case sensitive, so make sure you use the same way which I have shown over here. You can't just write this D capital of date, time, duration. The D should be small, T is capital, and this particular D is capital of duration. So that's what I'm saying. So suppose if I want to replace URL with currency, I can just remove this and use something like this, okay, but make sure you don't forget this dot. So this dot is also important. I'll change back to URL. Then quality level, I have kept it as fast. Recognize multiple items, I have kept it as false. If you want, you can keep that as well. Is high frame rate enabled? false, and is highlighting enable, I have kept it as true. Then here we are just created one variable. I'm not really using this, but if you want you can use this, just one variable just to check whether the user's device support this particular operation or not. So yeah, with the help of this variable you can add an if check as well if you want. Then here I have created this method channel result. This will help us to send data from native iOS side to Flutter side. I'll just minimize this for now. Okay, then this method is already present by default. After this particular line of code, we just create a Flutter view controller because we need to launch the camera. That's why we have to get hold of our controller. Then here I have created this Flutter method channel. Now the name is same what we have defined over here. So the same name. Then here we also assign this delegate to our data scanner view controller. So this is what we were extending, right? So it needs to be applied over here as well. Then here I have created this scan channel dot set method channel handler, and we are looking for the scan method. So if you remember, we were calling the scan method. So once this is called, we basically launch the camera, and we just assign the with the help of this data scanner view controller. So the camera will have all the features which you had mentioned over here, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And once the camera starts scanning, we have to override few methods. So here I have also written an else clause in case the method name is incorrect from Flutter side. I just written an error, and this is already present by default. Now this method I have overridden from our data scanner view controller delegate. Now I'm not really using it, I've just kept it for your reference. If you want you can use it. Similarly this method as well. Now this is the important method. Now in my case it is URL, right? So once URL has been detected, it will come over here, and I just stop scanning. I dismiss our data scanner, and whatever has been scanned I send it back to Flutter side. And in case of default I just print unexpected item, but you can handle it however you feel like. There are few other methods as well, if you're interested, like this did update, did remove, and become unavailable with error. So in case if you want you can just use all these methods as well. I'm not really using it, I'm just writing print statement. These are not necessary, but in case if you want you can use them. So yeah, that's it. That's how simple it is. Thank you for watching. Bye.